Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Iratus, Lord of the Dead. This looks rather bleak, doesn't it? Did I lose a team of minions? I have minions at work. Yeah, so I haven't been able to record anything for the last day or so. Looking at the map, I do not want to go this way because I might have to bumble into that. Yeah, because it's blocked off down there. So I'm going this way. Yeah, I must have done. Well, that's rather tragic. And we can't... we could build a minion or two. But let's hold off on that for now. Now, I'm fascinated with attempting to reproduce a bug that I've discovered with the Blood Phantasm and the Lost Soul. So the Lost Soul uses Benevolent Spirit on the Blood Phantasm while the Blood Phantasm has no wards. Then the Blood Phantasm enters into its transfusion stance so that every time it takes damage, healing is done to all allies. After that, we come round to the Lost Soul's next turn, and Benevolent Spirit kicks in and damage is dealt to the Blood Phantasm. And healing is given to all other minions in the party, and then the bug kicks in, and we are stuck with the Blood Phantasm skill icons instead of the Lost Soul skill icons for the Lost Soul's turn. Now, if any of the Blood Phantasm skills are unavailable due to party position, that skill will be unavailable to the Lost Soul, even if the Lost Soul should be able to use it in that position. Pressing the wait button to delay the Lost Soul's turn means you obviously have to wait, but at least you get its skills back on its next turn. Anyway, so it's interesting, and we're going into the next encounter. Maybe we'll get to find out... Oh god, we got a Lich, and yeah. The Lost Soul, the Lich, and the Blood Phantasm are an interesting combination. Now, in terms of minion unlocks, I need one more for the Headhunter, because I played a little bit trying to reproduce this bug earlier. 5 more vampires, 37 more bones. We might get the bone golem soon. There is an event which can pick up about 4 bones. That occasionally appears on the map. Those bones do not count as gathered bones. We need to deal just under 3,000 more damage to ourselves to get the ghoul, and we can't get the Fallen Dampier until we get into early access, when we gain access to the next dungeon levels. So, in we go then. A Lich against a Mad Mage. Well, this'll be interesting, won't it? I'm so glad! There's no Doomsayer to make things all awkward and difficult for me. I don't like you being there. I'm gonna put some poisonous clouds on you. Okay, so our ward has been stripped. And we have damage. So we're going to advance and set him on fire. And we already have this much wrath? Great! So, here we go. Bug reproduction. We have Peace Eternal, which is a variant on Benevolent Spirit, to heal the Blood Phantasm. That is step 1 of the bug. Okay. Wow, we're just getting a lot of wrath this fight. And we were not... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right, better heal him again then. I mean, these two are practically married. And then we go Rage Injection, which is from the transfusion. So now, if he takes direct damage, which does include the damage from the benevolent... Okay, damage an enemy. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So obviously we're setting up a really nice synergy here. And here now should be the bug. You see, we have the Blood Phantasm. These are technically the buttons for the Lost Souls skills, and it's the Lost Souls turn. Because it displays the Blood Phantasm and his skills when he is healing everyone, I think that's why it gets stuck on him. So technically, if I press these buttons, it won't be using his skills, it will be using her skills. So that would be Benevolent Spirit again. This would be... yeah. But Inspire Heroics, which we can use from the back, cannot now be used because the skill is greyed out, because it is not possible from the current position of the Blood Phantasm. So this is a minor annoyance. It would be nice not to... So, Mark of Retribution is Stream of Delusion, which cannot be used from a back rank. I'm actually going to have to delay to get that turn properly. You can burn. Okay, you can burn. You're dead then. What an annoying knockback. Okay, right. But I'm glad to have at least demonstrated the bug and how it inconveniences the player. Alright then. You got a buff and you're gonna die soon, so let's take that buff away from you and give all of our people extra damage. Okay, look. We kinda need you to die. Oh, that's not very good. Right. That Lich is taking a pounding. We'll have to address that. So we're going to have to set up a 1-2 here because he doesn't have any wards left of his own. It means the healing will be delayed, and we're going to need to advance you. Oh! Also, this burning till the end of the combat. In my test, I got to fight the Keymaster again, and he was able to get rid of the burning somehow. Or, when the Lost Soul sucks all buffs and debuffs off enemies, that might remove the burning as well. You die.
Good. More
Finally.
materials. I didn't think it would be this easy.
Alright, then poison on you. Oh, I need to remind myself that this is actually playing on the medium difficulty, so it's not as easy as some earlier encounters would have been. Right. Healing. Very nice. You might take damage, absolutely, so set up that. So, with the Blood Phantasm's propensity to absorb quite a bit of damage, it's almost worth trying to get it a few blocks and wards just to increase its longevity. You know, Toxic Cloud should probably be renamed to something like Odious Vapors, because it doesn't really deal damage to health at all, it just deals stress damage. Odious Vapors would be a great name for a skill.
So, this is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
Ah, the benefit of wards. Of course, having a Mad Mage there means those wards won't last quite as long. But we live in hope. Oh, he skipped his turn? That's interesting. Ow, you should have hit him. Of course, with the transfusion, in this case Rage Injection, having a lich who constantly sets everyone on fire means that we can deal damage and heal people a bit as well. Let's see if we can just tidy up these enemies a little bit here. No, he stayed. Oh! Goldhammer, I missed that completely. Right, I'll have to try and kill him then.
One by one, life vanishes from this world. Mine is the winning side.
Sadly no bones, so we're no closer to the bone golem. Although we did gain a bone from our graveyard. Etched bones. Okay, starting in position 3. Well, you know what, we'll just give that directly to him. He can have an old bone wand. We've got a lot of flesh there, we might be able to do something with that. But first off, let's pick up our minions and see what kind of state they're all in. So far, so good. And there's our zombie. Okay, so we didn't lose an entire team. Would be nice to build something. So that is a bride, a dark knight, and a banshee. We can make banshee, and we can put normal dust in there. Normal heart. Bride. What are we doing with talent points this run? Well, this is a higher difficulty, so we are... Okay, so we got that, we got this. It would be nice to get some of the upgrades. So what are the cheapest ones to get? Well, Arcana Antediluvia for starters. Amateur Surgeon then, we need all the body parts. Alright, so looking at my map, we have a random quest encounter which could be anything. And this group up here with a mage. Let's take this group to the quest encounter and hope it's nothing too nasty. What looked to be an ordinary passage is soon revealed to be part of an ancient maze. You do not recognize the architecture, so it must have been built after you were defeated in ages past. Nevertheless, it looks almost pristine, save for the piles of bones littering the hallway. Upon closer inspection, you realize that the passage is trapped, and the way to disarm it is on the other side. Damn, if we'd brought the Banshee along, we could have just floated across. So the lost soul doesn't float. That's interesting. It appears to float. Maybe it should be included in this encounter. Have your least valuable minion walk first. Find a long way around. We'll try and find a way around. You realize you do not have the minions to spare on this obvious death trap. Fortunately, you soon find a path. Alright. Can we make another blood elemental? We cannot. That's unfortunate. But we can do plenty of healing anyway. Someone's going in there, I just need to decide who. We do want to study. We'll put you in there so that I don't forget which party you're from. You can study, and we do need body parts. Okay. Let's go on to the tough battle with the Doomsayer, who's going to be really nasty and horrible to us. And let's hope it's a fun one. Ooh, no gold enemies. Brilliant. I mean, I'd set him on fire if he wasn't all warded and blocked up already. So let's start by wearing down his defences. Yeah, that's going to be horrid, isn't it? Actually, that works nicely for us.
Nice shot, sweetie.
So the Doomsayer has this bug, or feature. It's not mentioned as any special things he has. But while he is alive, all of the other enemies have a 0% chance to flee, and they will not start gaining a chance to run away until he is dead. He's also one of the significantly more durable enemies, because his stance gives him blocks and wards. So we're just going to have to try to take him down as quickly as we can. Oh yeah, sure, you mark her at the bar. Okay, that is a problem. Yeah, right. I am aware that they will gain healing and stress recovery when he is killed. But hey, guess what?
Brave are an excellent source of fresh corpses.
He was nearly dead and they all had lots of health anyway. Go back, go back, go back. There you go, love. All the way to the back. Right. Oh, that was a terrible miss. Okay, that's unfortunate. And now we got the execution at the front, which is also very bad for us. But he can miss. Uh-oh. The Mad Mage is a distinct problem. I mean, all of these are quite nasty enemies, really. Oh, God, there she goes.
You end up replacing it. Got it?
Yeah, this is definitely a lot harder than the easy difficulty, but it's difficult to tell where that increased difficulty is. I like the fact that it's subtle and relatively similar. Although I do admit I'm looking forward to going back to the easy difficulty again after this run. So I could try and power him down in the hope of finishing off the others, but the others... Basically I need to get rid of him. Okay, just... We don't have the archer to focus him down anymore. Okay, that's actually quite a big problem. And we don't have a Wrath for the healing right now. He may very well be dead on the headsman's next turn. Oh, did his... It went away. So it is finite. It's not infinite then. Okay, right. Just bang.
Ooh, this one voided its
Nice.
bowels just
I mean,
as it died.
we have an extremely vulnerable... There we go. Wow. Oh, that's nasty. Okay.
I am here to harvest. As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Here comes the pain. Oh, good, he's buffing himself up. I mean, it's not good. But we do need the healing. Ah, we get no healing, okay. Oh, we could be losing 2 minions this encounter. Yep.
Suppose it would have been boring.
Ah. How does he miss this great big fat lump? Oh well. So yeah, I definitely advocate taking less risks on the medium difficulty. Having the improved minions available would probably help a lot as well. You know what I think would actually be really nice to see? would be a minion, like some kind of variant on the Dark Knight, some kind of Fallen Templar or Dark Crusader or something, who would have a attack that would punish enemies who have become inspired. So it would deal extra damage to inspired people, or take away their inspired condition, or something like that, right? Actually, take away their inspired condition would be more like a ghost or a shrieking banshee or something, wouldn't it? But that would be interesting, right? Also, the enemies...
Step towards my eternal kingdom.
The enemies in this build have a lot of stun skills, and we have very little by way of stun resistance, and we don't have anything to remove stun conditions. So having some kind of stun removal would be really nice. Oh no, you are there. Okay. So you, what have you got here? You have a blood diamond, I see, okay. Well, we've got a level here. We're obviously going to go with death comes for everyone. Starting in position 3, +1 attack for 2 turns. Okay. Yeah, that absolutely works for him. But it would actually be more effective for the Lost Soul to be in position 3. Skeleton. The zombie spends a lot of time in position 3. So we can absolutely put that there. Then we'd better make some minions. Still 37 bones, unfortunately. Let's make another bride.
Oh, honey, you are so wonderfully rotten.
Oh, he truly knows the words to a...
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
He truly knows the words to a worm-ridden heart. Think about it.
Skeleton will clean up this mess later. Behold my work.
I think we want to do a little bit of upgrade.
The smell of successful alchemy.
Okay, let's make our new Dark Knight.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irrelevant for the armies of undead.
So, yeah. We'll pop this in here. And is there anything else we can make? Yeah, let's make a mummy.
Easier to make my enemies unlucky than being lucky myself.
It would be nice to get this group some experience soon. Oh, we have a grave. Let's go open that and see what we can find. Okay. Let's have another lich then. And who do we want to have lots of levels? Let's hold off on that. No, let's not. Let's just do this now. This will be crazy. Ally in first position. If I sort this out right and get him with a blood phantasm, we could do a group heal through Rain of Fire. Oh dear God. Okay. And let's go for the... Lose all armor and resistance. Oh yeah, sure, we'll go for that. Okay. So we want to study. We don't need to worry about the build points so much now. We do need the body parts. Let's put you in there, so you can go to level 2, and put these two in for healing. Which means that this party is going to our next combat encounter. Okay, that'll be trinkets. This will be a fun, interesting thing. So let's actually go this way. I'm probably going to regret this, but before I do, we have another talent point to spend. Oh, what can we... Yeah, okay, spine bomb. Did I have... I did, that's really nice. So I'm saving that for the final encounter, obviously, in case I make it there. Some fortune... Amulet of Perfection. Don't have many minions that meet those criteria. Standard of Darkness. If no minions are killed, everyone gets health back or enemies more like drop. We could really do for body parts, to be honest, so yeah, we're sticking with those items. Now, what wickedness shall we wreak upon these unsuspecting underlings? Oh, don't do that. I'll have to heal him now. Working our way through the blocks, nice and steady. So, in addition to the enemies having a lot of stun abilities, we have very few stun abilities. We have them, don't get me wrong, we just don't have very many of them. Okay, oh yeah, just... Deal damage. Deal damage. We might work on the ghoul a little bit this encounter. I think we shall. Alright, alright, alright. Buff them up. And next turn, knock them down. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Yeah, like this isn't a problem. Set everyone on fire!
It's a fraction of my power.
Everything burns! Iratus is having a little, over-enthusiastic moment here. Yeah, you can burn even more. And you can't heal from here. So let's just strip them of all their buffs and debuffs. Yeah, so it does put out the flames. That's interesting. You'd think that the ongoing conditions, like being on fire, wouldn't... So that's actually a bad thing to do. That's now been established as a very bad thing to do. And he missed. I thought he was going to go for the lost soul, to be honest. He could have probably taken her out in one hit. Not complaining. Think of it more as an observation, really. Oh, thank God. Okay. I don't know who you're protecting. Be you, wouldn't it? There we go. Anyone will do. You'll do that. It's absolutely fine. Yep. Whoa! He's not in his stance yet. Let's get that stance going, shall we? Ow, ow, ow! Oh, bugger!
My hordes are without number.
Okay, now we're screwed. We may be losing this party of minions. At least we're finally getting enough Roth to be able to suck in life of our Dark Knight.
Looks like.
Yeah, he's just doing fine, you know. He's like, don't mind me, I'll just Kill you all. He's definitely got that slow... Bloody hell. He's definitely got that slow confidence thing going on.
Good. More materials. Ooh, I didn't think it would be this easy.
Well, we're just gonna have to make a skeleton then, aren't we? And we can't. 75 is a lot. Suck it up again. Look, we're not even doing it for the healing at this point, we're just doing it for the guaranteed hits. And I'm gonna sneeze. I apologise. Oh dear. There you go, signs that I am indeed human and not some kind of artificial intelligence. Alright, alright. Oh. That was a nice, healthy amount of stress damage. Well, healthy for me. Oh, don't do that. It's so annoying.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
I could have done a suck up again, but I was hoping to save her off for something like this. Hello, I'm a skeleton. I used to be one of you. Oh yes, flee, knave. I'd call him a villain, but it's not entirely apt, is it? It's a pity we don't get to keep the skeleton.
Display of mortal kind.
Now, because the skeleton has gone to an empty slot, that means we didn't have a full party to begin with, so there will be a full... There would be room to keep the skeleton. Okay, those are healed. You got a level. You are this one. Although we should really start using you soon, and you are... Oh, there. Okay. What can we make? Let's make a skeleton and put him in front of this group, to be honest.
Humans become much sturdier when you strip them of their vital organs.
This is not going to end well. This is going to end extremely poorly. Oh no, we do have a few more combat encounters. Okay, let's go see what this encounter is. And of course this time we're bringing a Banshee and probably won't need her. Zombies all the way in that group over there. Your hordes grow, shambling forward to the dark hymn of the necromancy. Remove the word V there. Yet that melody is not the only thing they hear with their unsightly ears. A few minions report the sound of wails coming from the other side of the rocky wall. Upon further inspection, it is not a rock wall at all, but a cave-in, and it seems that a bunch of miners are trapped on the other side. You could always use some more fresh bodies, but is it really worth your time to save these poor souls? The zombie can use his explosives and his gun butts, like knock down the wall and crush them all. Yeah, let's dig them out and make them dead.
All for my future kingdom.
The dead bodies groan as they laboriously move the stones, clearing the passage slowly. Eventually they form a hole large enough for the grateful humans to start pouring through right into the cold, waiting arms of your minions. And these bones will regrettably not count towards the bone golem, I betcha. Yeah, they didn't count. Okay. We are close to the boss, but this is also a relatively good time to finish the episode. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!